Hello, if you're watching this, I am literally seated at a place very far from my house because I was looking for a serene place and I was trying to, you know, fit in the nature lover girl aesthetic, even though honestly I am not concerned about it. But I was just looking for a very quiet place, and literally, this is I would say, the most quiet place within my around my vicinity. Today, I'm gonna be talking about cringiness. It's okay to be cringy, yes. I used to have this paranoia and fear of being perceived as cringy by people because there are times where I literally want to post something cute, or maybe not necessarily cute, but like something that I like about myself, be it a picture or something, but I will not post it because of the fear of being perceived as cringy and uncool by people. As humans, we tend to overrate our significance or importance in other people's life because we're not as important as we think we are. We tend to see ourselves as the I'm seeing a lizard and I feel like running from here because I have a very bad phobia of lizards. We tend to see ourselves as the main character of other people's lives, even though that is not the reality because you're the main character of your life, not another person's life. Because if we're all the main character of other people's lives, then I would say we're all side characters. Not so. It's okay to be cringy, it's okay to be uncool, because your perception of what is cringy is based off of what you think people will perceive you as. Literally, the sun is down, which I'm very happy about, honestly, because it was scorching my eyes, but it is what it is. I was saying I used to have this paranoia of being perceived as cringy and uncool by people whose opinion does not really matter in the grand scheme of things, because when I sat down and reflected, I realized that I limit myself from enjoying some things I want to do, genuinely want to do, or some things that I want to post. Obviously, within my jurisdiction as a Muslim woman, which I am fully aware of, because we all have our moral boundaries that we don't cross, or we're not supposed to cross, and we're fully aware of that. And I'm aware of mine. This boy, hi, is featuring in my video, even though he's not gonna see it. But hello, this is what you get for not minding your business. So as I was saying, I stopped myself from genuinely enjoying some of these things that I want to do, or sometimes some things that I want to post, obviously within my jurisdiction as a Muslim woman, since we all have our moral boundaries that we're not supposed to cross, and I'm fully aware of mine. But I do that because I don't want people to, judge me, which honestly sometimes it's all in our head because we're not that important. We're not as important as we think we are, in the sense that we're always thinking about their approval for whatever action we're going to take, genuinely forgetting that whatever we're saying on social media about other people is curated for us to consume. Literally, we are the consumers. It's like you running a business, or even just to work in a government or a white collar job, and you know the amount of energy, dedication, and hard work you're going to invest in that particular thing. Same way they are doing that, it's intentional for you to consume. Their life is not necessarily as perfect as they make it out to be. You're supposed to know that as a person with common sense. Except if you're a teenager, then hi, I'm talking to you. It's okay to be cringy, it's okay to be uncool, it's okay to be perceived as being cringy, because let me tell you something, we're all cringy on social media. If you think posting on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram is cringy, then sharing snippets of your life on your Instagram story is also cringy, because who is interested at the end of the day? You're literally posting it for yourself, and hoping somebody else might see something or resonate with it, or you just genuinely trying to share part of your day to your whatever viewers, or consumers, basically, because we're all consumers. If you're genuinely, because I know a lot of people that are genuinely interested in creating contents, but they are insecure, and they have imposter syndrome of thinking people are better than them, or they will judge them for whatever amenities they have at the moment. All fingers are not equal. And don't forget, these people curate exactly what they want you to see because you're the consumer. I am scared sitting here because I don't want to get kidnapped, honestly. But anyways, it is what it is. Not just that, sometimes they even get paid to create those, aesthetic videos and pictures that you see, honestly. So do you think they're not going to put their hundreds, their everything, their all into their job? Because most of them do not have an actual job, honestly. That is their job. Same way you think, same way you put your energy, you invest your energy, your hard work, and all of that stuff, your commitment into a business that you're running, or even the government or white collar job you're working, you should expect them to put that amount of energy, dedication, and hard work into curating those picture perfect pictures and videos that you see online and compare yourself with, or undermine your worth or importance in your life. As long as you're not posting something that goes outside your moral boundary or religious restriction or whatever you think is holding you in this life, you know relegating your life, then I think you should be confident doing your things, because at the end of the day, people are going to talk regardless. Not everybody is going to like you. And to be honest, you don't like everybody, and not everybody is going to like you. You should not forget about that. Because why are you allowing other people's perception or perspective about you dictate your life when you know you're not that? Because genuinely, nobody can have a valid opinion about you except yourself, because you're you and they are not you. They can't say who you are except you allow them to define who you are. And to be honest, it's sometimes hard, but you need to learn how to detach from people's opinion and from what you think people will say about you, because most of the time, honestly, you're just overrating your significance in other people's life, because nobody is thinking about you like that. Nobody cares about you like that. Honestly, we're all in our heads sometimes, because same way you think people are thinking about you and criticizing you or even policing all your movements, that is the same way the other person, the next person, also thinks that. We can all see that we don't really care about each other like that. And if you want to do something, you know something that is going to benefit your life, and even if it won't, but if it's going to make you happy, if it's going to make you live a more fulfilled life, I think you should just go ahead and do it, because at the end of the day, life is too short, I tell you. I'm lost looking at something. Two men are looking at me, and I'm scared because I don't want to be kidnapped, but I'm not going to stand up here till I'm done with whatever I'm saying. Sit down and reflect. Honestly, you would come to understand that all this fear and paranoia of being seen or perceived as cringy or uncool stems from the fact that we're all, trying to live up to the standard of what people's definition of our standard of life should be. And it should not be that, to be honest, because we're all different. You're not me and I'm not you. So I can't define how your life should be. And I believe as long as we're within our moral jurisdiction, be it religious or anything, whatever defines morality for you, you're not embarrassing yourself, you're not posting things that in the future is going to make you suicidal, or look back at it and feel uh you rather have died than said this. Then honestly, we should all be allowed to live our lives unapologetically and flawlessly, because at the end of the day, not everybody is going to like you, and you don't even like everybody to begin with. So you should expect that you were not born to impress any of them online or any of us online. So why do you think our opinion or other people's opinion really matters in your life? Except if you're a kidnapper or a serial killer, or if you're lacking in morality, whatever. Even though morality sometimes is subjective, to be honest, but mostly for the objective parts. Because at the end of the day, these people are strangers, and even if they are your family, they are not you. You're just you, and that's it. And also, you need to detach from the idea of wanting to seek approval from people all the time. Honestly, that is a contributing factor to where a lot of people are miserable, and they can't even be themselves freely and unapologetic. I've been looking at these two men looking at me, because even though I'm scared of turning my camera on them, because I'm scared of getting kidnapped, honestly, because that's the new trend in Nigeria. I swear. Even though I want something very comfortable that that will allow me run, if there's need for that, but like still, it's very creepy. Why are you looking at me? Even though I'm wearing a face mask, literally, me okuke kallo, I don't know. Maybe I should get going. Can you see? I am zooming, and if you find yourself lacking in posting things that you find beautiful, because you're scared of people not perceiving it as beautiful, or just generally being uncool because it's not aesthetically pleasing, then you should never forget. You should always remember that not all fingers are equal. Like, these are all houses of people that the occupants might not necessarily even be in the country. Mostly, they don't even live in Nigeria, to be honest. And if you go towards this side, not this place because this is just a bushy area, but it's still posh. But if you go deep inside that area, you'll also find people that barely manage to eat 3 times a day. That is to tell you how not all fingers are equal, and it's on you to be happy, because genuinely happiness is the state of mind. And contented with honestly what you have in your life, because at the end of the day we're all dying. These are all vanity, even your suffering, your pain, and your misery is vanity. How a lot of people have died. If material things could bring them back, a lot of people would still be alive, but we're all going to die. It's the universal truth, a general truth that we all cannot escape from. I swear life is very funny and fickle, because I remember 4 or 5 years ago, actually 5 years ago, still being a student in this place, not having autonomy over my life. And whenever I pass by here, my heart skip a beat. But now I pass here like it's nothing. Look at the sky. I swear it's so beautiful. Even though I'm not very much a nature person, but this is beautiful. I hope these people don't get creeped out by the fact that I'm recording them. And I think that's very dangerous. It's very dark, honestly, so there's really no point of me showing my face. But I was saying, why would you place so much importance in what people think about you? Literally, what significance are they of to your life? How are they impacting your life? What are they reducing or adding in your life, like that you think you pedestalize them, literally, because you're putting them on a pedestal. That's why you think their opinions about you matter, or control how you should behave, or what you should post, how you should act. It's the sound. I'm back home. uh I'm gonna record this here because I think this is the best lighting I can get before I enter our house. And as I was saying, I don't think you should place that much importance, you know, or significance in what people say about you, because literally, what are they adding or decreasing in your life? Nothing.